everybody, and welcome back to Life with Annie. So I'm getting out my ingredients to do our supper for tonight, and I didn't even realize it. I think it's Tuesday. And we just happened to be having taco salads. I didn't even plan that out. I don't know why there is a Taco Tuesday or whatever it is. But we're gonna have taco salads. I showed y'all these in a grocery shop video recently. We really like these shells for our salad. So I'm gonna have, it's not so hot today. It's actually been overcast all day. But I think I'm gonna cook my little, you just need to kind of cook these up, just heat them up a little bit. And I'm gonna do it in my toaster oven. I've never done it in there before. So we're gonna do that for them today. And then I've got my hamburger meat here in my pot. And I'm just gonna follow the package directions for the taco seasoning mix. We like the Taco Bell original, but use your own made up version or a recipe that you follow or a packet. It'll all be good. And then we're gonna have, I've got the lettuce in the refrigerator, the shredded lettuce. I'm gonna make some refried beans, and I usually, when I make my taco meat mixture, I'll add a little bit of the refried beans into the meat mixture, and then I heat the rest of this up because Matt doesn't eat it like them as well as I do, and so have that. Of course, we're gonna have some green chilies to put on it, and some black olive slices. We'll put that on there. We like this Herders salsa, so we'll add some of that to ours. Of course, you've got to have some sour cream, the cheese. I've got some green onions here that I just washed, so I'm going to cut some of these up for it as well. And then Matt always, this is one thing I don't care for, is guacamole. And he buys these little individual packets. You get like, I don't know, I just bought one for him. Let me see. If you love guacamole. But he loves these. So it's Holy Guacamole, the little minis. And you can get those. I'm trying to think where you get them in the grocery store. It might be in the produce section at Ingles. But anyway, he had one left, so he'll have guacamole with his. I will not. And basically that's it. Like I said, the lettuce is in the refrigerator. So for Taco Tuesday, we're going to have Taco Tuesday salad. So I'll show y'all how we put it all together in just a little bit. Now here are the shells before I bake them. Of course, one was broken, but that doesn't matter to me because I can break it up and just put my stuff over top. But I'm making all four because Matt usually takes one to work with him. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying to adjust the camera. He'll take one for lunch. So, yeah, but that's what they look like. Cook them about 5 minutes at 350, 5 to 7 minutes, it said at about 350. So that's what I'm gonna do. And just a quick tip, y'all probably already know this, but I prefer to cut my onions with scissors. I mean, if you're real good with the knife and you can just get on the board and go real fast, but I can't. And so for time's sake, I just like to do it this way, and it works out really quick and easy. So, but I'm sure most of y'all probably know that, but I just wanted to share that for some new cooks that may be out there. And I cut all the way down. You can take these, and I might put them in some water. Just put the roots down in a little bit of water. Just leave it sitting out on your countertop, and they will continue to grow. We might try that for an experiment here. So I've done it before, but yeah, you cut all the way down and don't leave those white portions off. Green onions are so good on a taco salad. Okay, y'all. So I wanted to just try something. So I wanted to know, because I have some other seasoning in a large container, some taco seasoning mix in there, and I wanted to know how much I would need of that to replace one packet of this, because it says serving suggestion per 2 TSP, all in capitals. So anyway, I thought, well, let me measure it out. And this is exactly 3 tablespoons in this packet is what I got, 3 tablespoons. So that way, if I ever want to make more, or if you're doing it, your homemade recipe, you can, to get about 3 tablespoons out. I also, usually with the water, I don't pay any attention to the instructions. I just take this little packet and I go over to my sink and I put some water in this little packet and pour it in. But it actually calls for 3/4 of a cup. So let me see, which is more than I actually put in it because it's already almost to the top. And I'm just gonna pour this because I'm right here over my meat. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour that in, and that little bit. So I'm actually not putting enough of this into, when I usually go over there, I don't put that much, but I will now. Okay, and then I'm gonna put all of this packet of seasoning mix. I just wanted to know. Because even though it says 2 TSP per serving, I don't know, I wanted to know how much that was in the entire pack. 3 tablespoons, or at least in that one. Okay, so I'm just gonna let this heat through. I had turned it off to do my little experiment here. And y'all, I did put the onion stems in a little bit of water, and I'm just gonna keep them over here in my windowsill and just keep a check on them, see how they do. Move Mama's little flowers a minute, and we'll just leave them right there. See how those turn out. All right, y'all, so this is bubbling away here. I'm gonna go ahead and add some of my refried beans in here. Y'all can see. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add some of the salsa. And put that in. And then we can always add more when we make our salads. So I'm just gonna kind of stir that in. Only thing I don't have, and y'all might say no tomato. I don't usually buy the tomato. Matt doesn't like to eat a lot of raw tomato, so and he never puts it on his. So we don't do the tomato, but it's still good. All right, this is gonna just kind of simmer away for a little bit, and that's about it. All I got to do is get all my ingredients out to make these salads when he gets home, and we'll get to enjoy this delicious meal. Y'all can probably hear Lucy and Thunder over there eating their supper. Here are the toppings. I think they look so cute. It almost looks like a flower with a little white center in the middle. But got olives, green onions, cheese, sour cream, salsa, green chilies, and the lettuce and the guacamole is in the refrigerator. And I'm gonna enjoy this Taco Tuesday salad. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna get these shells out real quick. And I just put them in my toaster oven for about 5 minutes. You can kind of hear them kind of sizzling just a little bit. It just kind of is what they need. All right, so there we have our shells. And I guess I'll do mine. I'm just gonna take this broken one only because I don't care that it's not a complete shell, because I'm gonna break it up when I eat it anyway. So I'm just gonna that one like that. And let's see, I'm gonna get a spoon here for my meat. So I've got my meat here. And this back burner just kind of staying warm. Matt's not far from home. I just called him to see how close he was. Okay, so we got that. I'm gonna turn that up just a touch. I'm gonna get his guacamole out of the way. All right, so these, I did heat up these other refried beans because I like to put those in my salad. So I'm gonna put some of these in the bottom. Stir this meat up a little bit. I guess I can remove the cover. I have put these in the refrigerator until we were ready to eat. All right. I'm just gonna put some of this taco meat on my salad. Now I did add a little bit of the refried beans to this and a little bit of salsa, which I need to get, well, I've got it out there. Forgot I had added it. And you can do your, you know, we probably all do the way we arrange things and what layers we put. I like to put cheese next so that it kind of melts on my taco meat. And let's see, I'll switch, do a switcheroo. Those are for Matt, okay. So here is what I've got going on here. Here's our shell. And let's see, what else do I want on here? What do I want next? I think I'm gonna put some of the salsa, just a little bit of the salsa next. And again, we don't usually put tomatoes when we're at home. I don't usually buy that many tomatoes because Matt doesn't eat really fresh tomatoes. So, oops. I'll put that in his plate for now. Okay. Then I think I'm going to put some, I think I'm going to go ahead and put some lettuce on here. This is going to be so filling. And let's do some green chili. These are mild. You could put jalapenos, whatever you like. All right, and then we're going to put, I'm going to put some olives. My little cups don't support, I was looking for, I have some little bitty, teeny, mini tongs, little bitty things, and I cannot find them. So we're just going to do without them. They're so small I can't see them. I guess they're probably looking right at me. All right, there we got our olives. And then I'm going to put sour cream. A big dollop of sour cream. And I'm going to put some of those green onions. I love the green onions. And I cut up all of those green onions, so I've got more in the refrigerator if we need them. And I guess that is going to be my taco salad tonight. I think I hear Matt coming in. So let me just get one of these little broken pieces down here and just kind of taste it. Look at the cheese. Put some green onion. Some sour cream. Mm. Hello, husband.
Hello, wife.
We're having taco salads and I'm doing a video.
Hello, friends.
This is so good. Y'all, that is so good. It's good when you go out, and we don't have Tipsy Taco near us anymore. So, I'm just doing the best I can, and I think this is pretty good. All right, Matt, you want to make yours? You want me to make it, or?
I'm going to wash my hands real quick and I'll
Okay.
make it.
We'll let Matt make his.
I did go to the feed store.
Yeah, he called me on the way home. He had to go by and pick up some chicken feed. And it's a good thing because I went down to feed the chickens and I was scraping the bottom of the barrel.
I noticed that yesterday. I was like, oh, I gotta get some. I thought about it the other day. I thought I'll get it on Monday, and I forgot all about it yesterday.
You want me to open one of these for you?
Yeah. Alrighty, so let's see here.
There's some refried beans. I did put a little bit in the meat also, so.
Put a little smear of this on the bottom like they do at the restaurant.
A little schmear.
Well, I guess we're not going to have a second one, huh?
There's more lettuce.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is all the meat, so.
Well,
Oh, you're gonna have a full-blown salad. Are you gonna put 2 guacamoles on there?
yeah, just
'Cause
one.
I bought you another whole box of it.
I'll just use one guacamole. One holy guacamole.
Did you have a good day today?
I did. Yep. My phone still don't work, but
Oh.
they narrowed it down though. It's only people that have Verizon phone numbers that it doesn't work on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So there's more of everything except the olives and the green chili.
Oh, this would be enough for.
So if you want to save some for tomorrow's lunch or not.
Is that salsa?
Yeah, that's also right there.
I guess I'll give it a shot.
Oh, and here's your guac.
I guess I just use the same spoon, huh?
Yes, fine.
Alrighty.
You're not gonna have any green onions that I chopped up today?
I will have some green onions because you chopped them up.
No, you don't have to have any green onions if you don't want any.
Well, I was going to get them. I just set that there. Oh.
Well, you've just created a masterpiece.
You can show because I'm going to rinse my hands off.
Look at that one. And it's so good, y'all. These shells are really nice for home, making home taco salads. So, yeah. We're going to go enjoy our supper tonight. Thank y'all so much for stopping by. And by the time you see this video, it may not be Tuesday, but we're actually having Taco Tuesday on Tuesday for a change because we never do. I never plan it. It just happens. All right. We're going to go eat. Thanks for watching. Bye.